Where are you from?
My name's George McFarland. I'm a Tulsa native. Live right here. And when I was a little boy, we used to pay 3% sales tax. Now we pay 8.5.
And you've obviously you're against Vision2. What are the things that you like best about Tulsa and Tulsa County?
Well, we have a nice climate, and the people are friendly. It's also habituating. I've lived here a very, very long time, so I'm very comfortable here. Those are some positive things about Tulsa. We have a sort of a banana republic politically, with various moneyed families ruling us as if we were a third world country, sort of like Honduras. I don't like that.
You're not one of these crazy people who's against civic improvements or things like that, are you?
Well, the core missions of government are police and fire protection and road for infrastructure purposes. Once you start getting beyond that, then it's sort of in the want to do rather than need to do. So whether the city should be involved with, or county, with things like a zoo or a water park is really up for debate. We have spent a lot of money doing that sort of thing, but since 2001, the city of Tulsa, which has 22 public pools, has not been able to afford to open more than 4 pools a year with its own money. That's abysmal. But they want to spend another $1 billion on stuff when they cannot open the city pools they already have. Only 4 of 22 have been opened since 2001 with the city's own money.
Okay, so what we're seeing is another set of projects where they're planning for the project to be built, but not for maintenance and upkeep thereafter.
They never really put enough in for maintenance. They like to build it because the heavy construction companies like to build stuff.
That's in the Vision2 video, by the way. I don't know if you've seen it, but they actually have guys there saying we want more streetlight projects in
Wonderful.
their video.
Hope they can pay the electric bill.
Let's get to some specifics. Proposition 1, what are your problems with that?
Well, Proposition 1 is crony capitalism to assist, in this case, a bankrupt company, American Airlines. That is fiscal insanity for local politicians to want to funnel hundreds of millions of dollars to a company that's bankrupt. There's no guarantee they're going to be in business much longer. There's no guarantee that they will have employees in Tulsa for the long term. So that idea of using a emotional connection to people who might lose their jobs to promote a tax, to me, seems highly unethical. They did it in Vision 2025 back when they were promoting that because the economy was a little slow then, and their mantra to sell Vision 2025 was, it's about jobs. That was their marketing. This is very similar, and they're using the bait of American Airlines as a significant employer. I mean, American has been in Tulsa for since 1946 for a heavy maintenance center, and we would miss them if they went away. But you know, other companies have gone away too. A long list of them: Getty, Amarillo Hess, Amoco, and a long list have gone out of business. So that's called capitalism.
And what about Proposition 2, the quality of life improvements?
That's the bait to get the suburban municipalities on board to promote and support the tax. It was used in Vision 2025. They had a number of community-type spending projects to build swimming pools in Bixby and rec centers in Jinx and that sort of thing. It's a voter bait to get the politicians on board. The promoters are very fearful of active politicians speaking out against it. That is the doom of a tax issue. If you have division and can create doubt in the voters' minds, it will fail. I think there's a good chance this will fail anyway because it is so unsound and it's so half-baked. I'm surprised Dewey Bartlett and the chamber really want to be associated with it.
And
I thought they were smarter people.
well, if you were a county commissioner, since they're the ones that actually put this onto the ballot, what would you have done differently? Or what would you do differently?
They had all of 2 days of deliberation. Of course, they couldn't do it in a meeting because that'd be against the Open Meetings Act, but 2 days after the Metro Chamber bubbled this idea up for them, they voted 2 business days later to put it on a November ballot with the general election when we're deciding very important matters like who's going to be the President of the United States for the next 4 years, who's going to be our first district congressman, who are going to be our state senators and representatives. There's 6 important state questions on the ballot. They were using the crisis at American Airlines as a wedge issue to try and shove it into a positive vote by the voters. That was their motivation. The crisis at American was an opportunity for those people that are never satisfied with no matter how much taxes they're getting from you, they want more.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.